guys, it's Liz from Eating Vegan Simplified. Today I'm making a cauliflower piccata. So it's kind of like cauliflower steak and then like a mushroom gravy over it, okay? So I've already cooked the cauliflower, but I'll tell you all about it. But let's get the sauce going. So basically I have a pan with a little bit of olive oil and I'm putting some scallions, just a couple of scallions from my backyard. And I slice them up. And then here, I'm going to put this light on so you could see in the pan. And then I'm putting in some mushrooms. So this is going to be the start of our sauce. And so while that's kind of doing its thing, let me tell you what I did. When I went to the store, I bought like kind of a big cauliflower. And then, of course, I took like the green leaves and stuff off the bottom, and then I just put it on a cutting board, and I took like a big bread knife and I cut it kind of like a loaf of bread, you know, like I just made slices that are 2 inches apart. And then I put those into a 425 degree oven for 30 minutes. I flipped it over after the first 15 minutes. So this is pretty much going to become the sauce that will go over the cauliflower, okay? I'm just going to, you know, these mushrooms will cook really fast, so just maybe for 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll add some other stuff to it. But the cauliflower, I did that ahead of time. Maybe you can get this is what it looks like right here. So you can see, these are in steaks, and these are not, but that's fine. So I'll show you the nice ones, the ones that came with the steak. So right now I'm just sauteing. So this is really a nice dinner. And, oh, here's the other thing I did. Also before you got here, I took like, I think it was 5 sort of smallish russet potatoes, peeled them, cut them up, boiled them just in the microwave, like in a bowl with water until they were soft enough for me to put a fork through. And then I made mashed potatoes. They're in here. So you can see this. I made these mashed potatoes. I put some vegan butter and some almond milk. And so when I'm ready to serve this, I am going to serve it over mashed potatoes. So it'd be like mashed potatoes with cauliflower and then the sauce on top. So it's starting to soften. I'm just going to leave it maybe another minute or so. Yeah, so I'll talk about something else while I'm waiting for this. I live in Southern California. I don't know, where you're watching from, but if you happen to be in Southern California, we're starting a vegan moai group, like a potluck group. So if you're interested, just message me below. If you happen to be in Southern California, it's going to be a monthly group. We have one already that I attend, but it got so big that we need to start another one. So starting in May next month, we're going to have one every single month, and it'd be great if you can come. You just bring a dish and everybody, it's a nice community thing. Anyway, if you're not in Southern California, see if you could start one in your area. It's a really nice thing to do. Okay, this is good enough. Now, let me move on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, this is a 1/3 cup of vegetable broth. I'm going to try to talk loud because I think this is loud. And this is 2 lemons that I squeezed the juice out of, and these are a 1.5 tablespoons of capers. And this is, you'll see that the sauce will start to happen, and you want to cook it until it starts to reduce, because as it reduces, then everything is kind of getting the flavor. So the only thing I'm kind of cooking on camera, I guess, is the sauce, because the video would be way too long if I cooked everything from scratch. But anyhow, so like I was saying, it's nice, I don't know how long ago, but it's been a while, I don't know, maybe a year or something, that I've been with this other group. And it's so nice because, you get to see people in the neighborhood, in your community that are vegan, and it's a nice thing to kind of have a common goal, and you try everybody's recipes and get some good ideas. So it's really a nice thing to do. So like I say, if you don't have one in your area, it's nice. And some of the people who come aren't necessarily vegan, they just are vegan that day, and that's okay. So, okay. Anyhow, so you can see that this is kind of reducing, and it's really pretty good. The last thing I'm going to add is I'm going to add a little vegan butter. This is 2 tablespoons of vegan butter. I'm going to add that last, just kind of blend it in. And okay, I'm going to put some parsley in here, and I save a little bit for on top. So, okay, let's plate. I have just a bowl here, and on the bottom we're going to put some mashed potatoes. And you know, I didn't do anything special. Like I say, I just put a little vegan butter and some almond milk. And by the way, if you're avoiding oil, just don't put oil in the pan. Like, just don't put oil, don't use vegan butter, that's all. And you could still make it. Okay, let's put one of these on top so you can see what it's like. So isn't that nice so far? And then, let me get a spoon of some kind. Hang on, I wasn't ready. Okay, here we go. And you simply spoon some of this yummy gravy sauce on top. And really, this tastes so delicious. And you know, the gravy is also for the potato and the whole thing. So it's really, it's quite nice and quite yummy. So I hope that you will give it a try. It is cauliflower piccata, and it's cauliflower steak with a mushroom gravy and mashed potatoes. So yum, you got to try it. I'm going to have this for dinner right now. Anyway, don't forget that the recipe will be right underneath the video. So go ahead and click that down arrow if you want to see the written recipe. Don't forget to subscribe because I have new recipes all the time. I would hate for you to miss one. Okay, so thank you for watching and happy cooking.